Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Integrity Sales and Services. Folks, this afternoon, John and I are excited to give you another nice video. Folks, what you're going to view in this video is a 1987 Freightliner all-terrain spray truck. You heard right. It's a Freightliner modified professionally to spray thousands of acres. It's got a stainless steel tank on it. It has the aluminum fuel tanks. It's got the pump, everything here. Folks, we're going to have John go ahead and fire up this big old cat motor and let you hear it run, check the oil and the blow-by and everything in this sucker at one shot. And then we're going to give you an entire detailed video around the entire truck. So come along and enjoy. As you can hear, John just fired this sucker up, and I'm telling you, this thing is not washed or anything. This is its honest work clothes, folks, and it is dry. This motor is dry. Look down here at the pan. You have your normal oil down there from buildup, but there are no fresh drips or leaks. Let's come on around and let John show us this oil next. Now, folks, look at that clean oil. You can see right through the oil onto the dipstick. It's just like brand new. Now look at the blow-by next. Absolutely zero blow-by, folks. Tell me where you're gonna find that. Right here it is. That's where you're gonna find it, and nowhere else. Folks, you're sitting here with brand new Michelin tires on this sucker all the way around. Take a look. They just got put on. The markings are still in the rubber. It's not even worn off. Folks, John's going to shut this motor down so we can hear better in the video, and then we're going to go ahead now and give you an overview of the entire truck. Folks, take a look. Again, it's not been steam cleaned or washed to hide anything. This is how clean it actually is. There's no oil around the head gaskets or anywhere, folks. Very clean. With that, let's go ahead and pop the hood down, and we're going to give you a nice overview around the outside of the entire truck. I'm going to help John with this heavy hood, and we'll get her down for you and let you see it very nice and close. Now, folks, let's start right here at the front. As you can see, big square hood, aluminum bumper, nice big new tires. It's just great. The glass is perfect in the truck. The big booms stick out here a long way. Take a look. Now, folks, these booms have all the hoses and everything on them. They are just missing the spray tips. You do need to buy new spray tips for this sucker. Otherwise, it has the equipment on it. Take a look for yourself. As you come back here, you can see the evidence of the new drive tires on the rear as well. And look along this framework, guys. It's an air ride, air leaf suspension. Very nice and clean. Pop down here, look at the frame, guys. You can see it's a very, very tight sucker. Look at the exhaust underneath here. Very respectable for a 1987 that was professionally modified to do this job year after year, day after day. Folks, as you can see, it's modified professionally. You can run this thing down the road very fast and smooth, and then you can also drive it in the field at whatever range you want, and this thing will do the job. Now, folks, the back of the boom and everything is all here. There is one arm that could use a little bit of welding. There's a real small crack right up here. Folks, there's a few things miscellaneous that need to be done to this truck, but I'm telling you, the price we're asking for it is worth for the cab and the chassis and the tank. You can't buy it for that, let alone the booms and the pump and the foam injection system and everything that's on here. I'm telling you, folks, it's impressive. Look at the pump right here. It's an absolute Tecumseh pump. All spelled out right here, folks. 150 psi. If there's anything you want specifics on, don't hesitate to give us a call. We'll walk out to the truck and answer any question that you may have. As you can see, the cab all the way around is in absolutely glorious condition for a 1987. Folks, with that, John's going to hop up inside, and I'm going to follow him up there. He's going to fire the truck up. We're going to let you look at the oil pressure in a moment. Then John's going to go for a drive in it, and we'll video that so you can see that it runs and drives. Now, folks, as we come up on the steps, let's get on up here. If we can manage the step, we got her. Now, take a look here at this nice, clean door panel. Folks, it's all intact, not destroyed, even down at the foot pedals. It's overall very impressive. Now, take a look. There's your shift pattern, folks. It's a full 9-speed Road Ranger transmission. Now, folks, you can come up here and let's have you take a look. You can see we have the Dickey John control monitors, and here's all your switches and controls. for your injection, for all the things that you have features for. Now, with that, John, go ahead and fire it up, and let's let him have a look at the oil pressure next. Now look at that, folks, sitting right here, 1,000 RPM, 60 pounds. Drop back to an idle, and she's still carrying 50 pounds of oil pressure at a flat idle. Come on over here, folks. You can see the evidence of the fuel gauge working. Air pressure gauges are up and working. Folks, it's a nice, impressive unit. 766,000 total miles on this truck, and I'm sure the majority of this miles were before it was converted. Now, folks, I'm going to step on down, and we're going to let John show us that this truck runs and drives just fine. Now, we're going to back off here, and he's going to show you forward and reverse in both directions. Actually, he may just spin out of here, and he may not even have to back it up to make the turn. It turns very nice and sharp. Look at that. Now there is a nice, smooth running truck, made it to do the job for you year after year, day after day. You can count on it. It's a big cat motor, stainless steel tank, pump, air ride, new rubber. Folks, not to mention many other things. With that, we're going to wrap up the video by thanking you for shopping Integrity Sales and Services. Please give us a call at 260-238-5000 or visit our website now at 99trucks.com. That's the 2 number 9s and the word trucks, TRUCKS.com. Folks, thanks again for shopping Integrity Sales, and you have yourself a glorious day.